this team has been, I guess people have pointed out, Notre Dame's perimeter team and that sort of thing, and you guys have really done a good job of showing that you are capable of playing against bigger opponents, capable of being strong inside. Can you talk about how would you describe the development of your inside play, both offense and defense?
I think it really just starts off with us being an unselfish team. We have a great group of guys, starting from 1 all the way down to 13. All of us, individually and collectively have individual goals that we strive for. But, we play together as a team, and I think it's something that we have a bond that, many teams don't have, going in. We'll never hang our heads. We always have each other's backs through everything. So I think that's so much a trait that we have as a team that many teams don't have.
Okay. Steve, would you say that this team has played just about every type of opponent that you would be facing when you get into the postseason here, no matter who you match up against?
Yeah, I think when you go through an ACC season, you're going to play a lot of different styles, a lot of different teams who have different talents. So, we've got a lot of experience playing against, big teams, quick teams, and I think that's good for us because, you're not really sure who you're going to play in the NCAA tournament as you go along. So, I think we're ready for anybody we're going to match up with.
Steve, just to follow up on that, when you go into the NCAA tournament, what do you see? And I know this is a bit of an unknown for this team, obviously, but what do you see as the pivotal keys for you guys as you try to move forward?
Yeah, I think like we've been preaching all season, it's been defense and defense rebounding because I think our offense is going to be there no matter what. We've shown that throughout the season, but especially in the ACC tournament, we really locked in and got defensive stops, and we rebounded when we needed to. So if we can get those stops and get out in the open floor, I think we'll be a tough matchup.
Thanks, guys.
Just identify who your question is, whether it be for Steve or Zach.
Steve, the last couple weeks, people labeled you as the most underrated guy for Notre Dame, underappreciated guy. What's it been like to, I guess, getting all the accolades lately because of the way you've been playing so well?
Yeah, I mean it's been pretty cool. I think I've tried to stick to the same role all season. Try to impact the game in any way I can. But most importantly, I think it all worked out. We won a championship, and I think that's the best feeling that you can get from working hard and playing together as a team.
Was any of that stuff motivation for you, or you seem like a cool, calm guy that I don't know if that phases you or not, or does it?
Yeah, no, not at all, really. I mean, we were 26-5. We were going in with a great record and a lot of big wins. So really, that's all I was concerned with. So the personal stuff. I mean, it's definitely a great thing too.
How excited are you just for the tournament? Obviously, missing out last year, getting your first taste of it.
Yeah, I mean, super excited. It was tough not being in it last year and having to watch on TV, but just being here watching Selection Sunday, I think it's a great opportunity, and we're ready to attack it. But definitely, grateful for the opportunity and looking forward to getting started.
Zach, you've gone up against Okafor 3 times this year, against some other really quality big men in the ACC. Do you feel like at this point in the season that there's nobody out there that you can't handle or hold your own against?
No, I think it's just a chance for me to individually get better. I think playing against Okafor, Jakiri, and Kennedy Meeks and Bryce Johnson, each game gave me a chance to get better. Especially playing against Jaleel, he's a big body guy. It was tough. I kind of took what I learned from the first 2 games and just tried to make it as hard as I could for him personally. But playing against him actually helped me a lot, I think.
Zach, what was different about your game this weekend down there? Were you really aggressive on both ends of the floor?
I just couldn't let my teammates down. I wanted to make an impact, whether it be offensively or defensively. I let them down a couple of times, early in the season in some big games. But, I just wanted to be more consistent and just be solid inside.
Zach, you mentioned sort of getting better. How did your game get better over the last 3 games?
Just being more aggressive, both offensively and defensively, not trying to do too much, just sticking to my games. I have great teammates, and, they're great distributors. They find ways to get me the ball inside and sway, and it'll be reversed as well. But, I just got to give a lot of credit to my teammates. Jaren, Pat, Steve, Demetrius, they're great passers, and they just make it easy finding ways to get easy buckets for me.
Other than Jaren and Pat, you're the only guys who have played in a tournament game. that experience, how the atmosphere changes and just sort of the environment?
It's a complete different environment. It's a very live environment. Last time we went down there, we didn't have too much success there. We're kind of on a mission to kind of have that on my shoulder as an ugly reminder heading into this tournament to kind of give me some motivation to go in there and take care of business.
When you're as active as you are defensively, like you were last night, what does that do for your overall game and confidence level on the floor?
It helps my confidence, a lot, tremendously. It helps my team. I feel like feels like it helps my teammates as well. I just want to be responsible for the inside. I feel responsible for it, and I want to continue to get rebounds and block shots and do whatever it takes.
We saw you dancing in the middle of the celebration at the end.
Yeah.
What's your favorite moment so far that kind of sticks out from the last few hours?
Oh man, just celebrating with my teammates, man, my brothers. It was crazy, when we finally heard the buzzer go off. It was 0 seconds left in the game, and we realized, we actually made it. Because a lot of people didn't give us a chance. So it's something that we deserve, and it's a kind of a testament to how much hard work and dedication we put in the off season. And we're still not done yet, and obviously we're not satisfied with it.
Zach, where's your confidence right now going into the NCAA tournament after a big weekend?
It's high, man. It's through the roof. I feel very confident individually in myself and with the team. I know my brothers have my back, and they're very confident in me, and that's something that's kept me going throughout the season.
You played alongside Monty for a lot of stretches this weekend. How did that kind of change your role, and how does that adjust both offense and defense for you guys with both of you out there?
I think it's good. It gives us another chance on the glass to be able to attack the glass with Bonzi, and it kind of gives us a good high-low look where Bonzi could be more mid-range and I'll be down more in the low post. It's just with me, him, and Pat in. That's 3 great rebounders, probably the best rebounders we have on the team right now. And that's just another new look that we have.
Steve, what does it say about your game when you get voted first team all tournament?
Yeah, it's a pretty cool accomplishment, and it was a fun week down there. We were able to get those 3 huge wins and come out with the championship, and I thought I was able to make some plays down the stretch, make some big plays on both ends of the floor, and it's a great honor. So I was really excited and proud of it.
What allows you to make those maybe a big stop and then hitting a couple of big shots the way you did, just not being afraid of the moment?
Yeah, I think, we've been there as a team in those situations all year. We've played in close games. We've won close games. And, we've got a really unselfish team. So everybody here has proved they can step up and hit big shots. And, in that moment, I think you just got to have the confidence to, know what's going in.
Safe to say you're not the unknown guy now moving forward after first?
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I am. But, it doesn't really matter to me. I guess we'll see down the road.
Zach, you've seen what the team's done in the past. You've done a lot of great things this year. What's it going to take for this to be a successful tournament for you guys?
I think we just got to continue to stick with what we do. We have to play Notre Dame basketball. We can't lose sight of that. We got to continue to be aggressive offensively and defensively. We can't lose sight of giving up some easy buckets in transition or defensive end. I think we just play our basketball. Never lose sight of the bigger picture, and I think we'll be good.
Is there? I know you won the national championship, but is there a feeling we got to get past the first weekend for us to be success, or any sort of feeling like that?
That's always going to be hanging kind of on my back shoulder. Personally, that Notre Dame's never really got it past the first round. That's a tendency that we have. But right now, we're just we won the ACC tournament. We're happy where we're at. We're just gonna be able to go out there and just play our game. And we have nothing. We don't have anyone to prove. We have nothing to prove. We're a great team. We're just gonna go out there and play our game.
Steve, what about you? Do you have a set thing in mind, or something you think the team has to accomplish still to call this season a success?
Yeah, I think, like everybody said, we got big dreams. We want to go far in this tournament. But, the reason we've been successful this year is because we've taken it one game at a time. And that's what we got ahead of us. We got a matchup coming up, and we're going to focus on them until Thursday night. And we're going to attack it just like we have all season.